Good morning, everyone. I'm Scott Cooper in Newport, Arkansas. Been born and raised in Newport my whole life. Born in 1970. I'm a normal guy I work at a dealership, George Kell Motors, Newport, Arkansas. Been there since 1988. Service manager, fixed ops, just everything under the sun. I've done it all. I'm just a guy that loves racing. Drag racing dates way back, and I mean, pretty much two cars, the love for speed and who can get to the end first. As the movies you see it in the movies, you know, dating all the way back to the grease and days and different things like that. You know, it's just big. I mean, drag racing is just a competitive, a performance, just adrenaline rush junkie type racing. I mean, it's just, it gets you to the first one to the finish line wins, is pretty much how I define drag racing. I started back in the 70s. Like I say, I pretty much raced everything I get my hands on. My dad had a love for racing, so anyway, I started in a drag car. We raced for years, drag racing. It's something that you pretty much get in your blood. Just putting the cars together, you know, starting off and the first bolt, the first nut, you start off and the last one. I mean, it's adrenaline. It's just fun. I mean, I love anything you can do with your hands, you know, build with your own hands and be able to go down the track and you know, pretty much, you know, that it just drives you. It drives you, wake up in the mornings to work on your hot rod, you know, it's just a love. I mean, your friends coming over doing it with you, hanging out in the shop. You know, I had my dad until I lost him. You know, he and my brothers, you know, we worked in our shop every day. After we got off work, we was in the shop at night getting our cars ready to go to the next race. I mean, it's just family. Family probably was the biggest part of it. I mean, the love for me is family. And also, I mean, the fastness, but we traveled many miles, my whole family, and got to enjoy a lot of different venues. My involvement here at the racetrack, we brought it back 2.5 years ago. This is going on our third season. It didn't come back after the pandemic, so my wife and I, we changed, we decided, hey, you know, we didn't want to see it go away. My love for racing, you know, I couldn't see it go away, and especially for Newport, Arkansas. Like I say, it's a big part of us, big part of our community, and I'm proud to be a part of it. There's a lot of memorable races. You know, when the Memphis Street Outlaw started, I was a part of it. I done the TV thing for a couple years, and before that, we all gathered up, and this is where we tested at. So, you know, I made a lot of friends. My wife and I made a lot of friends during that time. But Discovery come here and put on a race. I didn't own the track at the time, but Discovery rode in here, Pilgrims. They rode in here and put on a show that was, magnitude was just unreal, huge. And like I say, that was probably my most fun time, going down the track, racing on TV in front of people. And like I say, we've done that also on the streets, videoed and on TV. So I guess the TV time was probably my highlight. Track was opened up back in the 50s. It brought many racers to Newport. They come from everywhere. I actually I went and met with a gentleman on Thursday. He gave me some more history, you know, dating back to the Ray Sullins, Sonny Whalen, Lloyd Walford, people like him. They come over here and raced. I mean, these guys were before their time. I mean, they were some of the fastest cars in the United States, and to hear that history, it's amazing. My favorite part of race day is getting here and seeing the people and seeing the smiles and the kids coming out to have fun. And sometimes my favorite part of the day is at the end of the day. But you know, that being said, I mean, we're constantly working and improving, and so, you know, I love it out here. We've worked all weekend out here for the last 2 days, and now here we are on Sunday, putting in another day of watching the racers go down the track. You know, what attracts people here is the love for racing, the smell of the fuel, the smell of the burnouts, just the action. I mean, when you pull up side by side and the fastest car gets to the finish line, that's the thrill. That brings people out. The kids love the noise. And we have, you know, something we do. We do have Power Wheels racing and different things for the kids. We got a class, junior dragsters. The community behind the track, one thing, you can look at the sponsors, you know, and on the end, we'll get a picture of it too. You know, the city of Newport, they give back to us by helping us bring the track back. It wasn't done all by me. The AP Board of Newport, they stepped up and helped us also. Newport Economical Development, everybody in Newport's been supporting. Like I say, we couldn't do it by ourselves without my wife and support of all my friends and everybody helping me. One thing I do want to add, I want to thank you for coming out and doing this. I mean, this is something cool. I know I'm not the best at it. Please don't give him a D or F. I mean, give him at least a C. But no, seriously, I mean, I don't do this very often, but like I say, I do appreciate him. He comes out on the weekends and Jordan comes out on the weekends and he takes the pictures and we met him the first time he come here and he's welcome, and I think he's done good. He's trying to ongo his career in filming and everything, and like I say, I hope you don't give him a bad grade. Yeah.
All right. It.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm sorry I wasn't that good, but
no, that was perfect. Man. I appreciate it.
Like I say, I appreciate you.